Hello, Margie Reeder here, founder of the Conscious Wealth Institute. Do you want to make a bigger difference in the world? Have a bigger impact? Whilst enjoying more freedom, success and prosperity in your life? If you do, then you're going to need to have a very solid prosperity and success blueprint. Now, this is quite a complex issue, which is why there are tens of thousands of books written on this subject. And at the end of the day, most of these books say pretty much the same thing, just in slightly different ways with slightly different formulas. But if you follow generally what they suggest, then you're going to get pretty good results. But what I've done for you today is I've put together 5 essential keys that you need to put in place to really make a difference to your prosperity and your future. So what I suggest you do is go and grab a pen and paper and write these 5 keys down, and then commit to taking action on them as soon as this video is over, because these 5 keys will definitely make a difference to your future prosperity and your business when you put them in place. So now that you're ready, let's get started. The first key is your mission. What is your mission and your purpose here on the planet? What did you come here to do? We all come here with a purpose. And if you don't know what your mission is, that's okay, because I'm going to give you a few different questions that you can ask that are really going to get you headed in the right direction. So the first question is, what difference do you want to make? What legacy do you want to leave? When you're no longer here, how do you want to be remembered, and what do you want to be remembered for? Next, I want you to think about what's your vision for your future and your business. Now, your future, your vision needs to be bigger and grander than you. It can't just be about you, because that won't drive you beyond the challenges that you're going to face. Your vision needs to be really grand, and I want you to think about the grandest possible vision you can hold for your business, for your life, and for the difference that you're going to make. And then I want you to write that down. See, the thing is that people who write down their goals are much more likely to achieve them than those who don't. So this is a really important step and part of the process. And with your vision also, yes, it needs to be bigger than you. It needs to be about the service that you are going to provide for the world. If you're going to be very successful, you need to be of service in some way. But the vision that you have also needs to include you. You are a big part of this picture. So what vision do you have for your life? What kind of life do you want to be living? Where do you want to be living? Who do you want to be doing these things with? What is the thing that really makes your heart sing that you want to do and do every single day? The next question is, what is your unconscious competence? And this is about following your bliss. So your unconscious competence is the thing or things that you do really easily and effortlessly. They just come naturally to you. You've always done them. People often compliment you on them, and you do them really, really well. You may have dismissed your unconscious competence because it's so easy you couldn't possibly imagine that it's something special. But that's the point. It is your gift. It's what you're here to share with the world, and it's a big part of your mission. So what is it that you do easily and effortlessly, and that you love doing so much that you could do it every single day for the next 300 years and never get tired of doing it? Identify that, and you have a big part of the key to your mission. So the last thing I want you to ask yourself is, what breaks your heart? What situation or circumstance on the planet that every time you think about it, speak about it, hear about it, you feel absolutely compelled to do something about it? You feel very, very strongly and passionate about this particular subject. That is also a key to what you're here to do on this planet. So that's the first one. That's your mission. That's a really big one. The second thing is, what's your message? What key thing is that if your potential customers and clients get your message, get this key thing, will make a difference in their life. Once they get it on a heart level, it will actually transform some aspect of their life. Now, your message needs to come down to a very succinct sentence, short, and it needs to cut through the noise of the information that we are bombarded with every single day, so your customers and your clients know instantly that you have the solution that they're looking for. You see, we are bombarded with so much information. In fact, we get exposed to more information in a single day than we used to get exposed to within a whole year. Not so long ago. And not long before that, more information in a day than we used to get exposed to in an entire lifetime. That is a lot of information being thrown at us. And what the brain does is it has to filter out most of the information that is not relevant and we deem to be not important to us. So it only filters in what it believes to be critical to what we need to function and get through our day and actually achieve what we want to achieve. So this is why your message needs to be so laser targeted that it cuts through the rest of the noise, and your customers and clients filter your message in and they instantly recognize it and go, this is the person that I need to work with to get the results that I want. Does that make sense? Okay, so your message is the second key, and it's very, very important. The third key is your market, and this is really integrated with your message. It's really important to your message. So most of us as heart-centered entrepreneurs know that the information and the service that we provide, or the product that we sell, is so good that it could help everybody. And I have no doubt that whatever it is you do can help pretty much the whole planet. The thing is that if you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to nobody. Again, it's about the information that we're bombarded with. And that if your message is too general, if your marketing strategy is too general and you're marketing to everybody, it's just going to get caught up in the rest of the noise and you won't be heard over the din. So it's important that you have a really tight niche and your market is very well defined. So what problem do you solve? And what is the solution that solves that problem? Now, when you identify that, you can then start to think about who is the perfect target market for your solution. Are they male or female? They can be both. What age bracket are they in? What kind of products do they use? What kind of publications do they read? What sort of things do they listen to? What sort of things do they watch? What are their greatest fears, worries, stresses, doubts? What keeps them awake in the early hours of the morning? So once you actually know what these things are, this will make it much easier for you to speak the language of your potential customer or client, and again, cut through all the noise so you can speak to them directly and be heard. Now, don't worry that when you get this really tight market and really well-defined niche, that you're going to cut out all these other people. Because what happens is, when you speak directly to these customers with a very specific problem, and you tell them that you have the solution that they're looking for, and you get a flood of clients, you start attracting a flood of clients to you. It's then that they start talking to other people, and when they get the results that they're looking for, they will spread the word about who you are and what you do, and you will get other people with other situations and other problems. So it's really important that your market, your defined market, is what they call an inch wide and a mile deep, which means the problem that you solve is very, very specific, and there are lots of people who have that problem. Now, the three big niches are health, wealth, and relationships. So solve a problem within one of those three key areas, and you have a very profitable niche ready to go. So very important that you get your market right. So the fourth thing is your model. What is your business model? And there are lots of different questions that you can ask yourself around this, because when you get a really efficient and effective business model, you're going to be doing a lot less work and getting a lot better results. You see, 80% of the activities that we do produce 20% of our results. And 20% of the activities that we do produce 80% of our results. So when you have an efficient and effective model, then you can know what the 20% of the most effective part of your efforts are, and you can spend most of your time on the 20%, getting really great results in your business, and less time on the 80%. So it's things like, what's your marketing strategy? What's your unique selling point? These key things are very, very important. Here's a suggestion. What is your model around, are you one-to-one as far as the service that you provide? Is it one-to-many? Do you sell products within your particular service industry that you can sell to people who can't avail themselves of your personal services? Now, if you can get these 3 different strategies into your business, then you have what's called a leveraged business, because you then have a passive income strategy and you are getting a lot more income in with a lot less effort for your time. And when you have this set up, you also, if you have one-to-many and products that you sell, all of a sudden your one-to-one becomes a premium product and you can charge a lot more for that service. So this business model is serving you as well as serving a lot more people and making a bigger difference. It makes sense. So it's really important that you get your business model right, and there are a lot of different components to that. So the 5th thing is, and even though it's the 5th thing, it is by no means the least important. In fact, I think this key is the most important part of your success blueprint, and that is your mindset. You see, 92 to 96% of your results are driven by your subconscious mind. Now, if you have a supportive subconscious blueprint, success blueprint, then you're going to find things fall into place a lot more easily. The people that you need will turn up in your life. The information that you need will be there. You'll know what skill set you need to work on. And things will roll forward a lot more easily, and there will be a lot less effort and struggle. It's a bit like magic, really. But if you have fears, doubts, self-esteem issues, and if you have negative emotions that are holding you back, and this is all in the subconscious, and actually working in the background 24/7 to determine your results without even you knowing it, then you've got some problems and it's going to be a real struggle to move forward. So I have a couple of different tools that I absolutely love. I have several that I use with my clients. However, there are 2 in particular that I want to point out to you. One is Emotional Freedom Technique and the other one is Sound Healing. And they're the ones that I use on a really regular basis, along with things like Peace Process, Instant Miracle Technique, the work by Byron Katie. There are lots of different strategies out there that are very powerful and can transform your subconscious mind and your success blueprint in a very short period of time. Sometimes they work within seconds and minutes. So it's up to you to find what works for you and transform your subconscious mind, your success blueprint, so you can get on path. You know, the difference between the people who are super successful is their mindset, their success blueprint. And you have the opportunity to have the same success blueprint as the super successful people do. You just need to do the work to make that happen. So they're the 5 keys. Now I'm going to go over them very quickly again. So the first one is mission. Second one is message. Third is your market. The 4th is your model, your business model. And the 5th is your mindset. Now, if you do nothing else, take action on these things and start getting them in place right now, because I guarantee they will make a dramatic difference to the results that you achieve and the ultimate success that you are able to achieve within your business and in your life. If you would like help with these particular things, then stick around, because at the end of this series of videos, I have a very special program. It's an intense 6-month program that I'm going to help you to put all these things in place. So stay tuned. That information is going to be coming up in one of the future videos. But that's it for me for today. I implore you, go away and do something with this information and with the information that I've shared in the other videos. I guarantee it really will make a difference to the results that you achieve. That's it from me for this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.